Welcome to, I will say, this is my first official stream. Let's hope it all goes well. This week is mostly going to be looter shooter cloud gaming. I'm going to be talking a bit about gaming in the cloud, especially with Nvidia GeForce Now, the benefits, who's it for, and who's it not for, I guess, and some target audience, has some more target audience info, and just overall benefits and stuff. I'm just gonna finish getting set up here with my stream. Um, there we go. First Descendants. So we're gonna be playing First Descendants. So a little bit about this game. It's published by Nexon. Um, Pretty decent company overall. Pretty decent gaming publisher. Um, they're pretty heavy with microtransactions and so on and so forth. But overall, they've been in the running for a long time. They're one of their flagships being Maple Story. They've done a lot of other, they've published a lot of other titles as well. Some popular, some more popular in the East versus the West. But overall, I have my gripes about the company, but they're not that bad. Let's just make sure that everything here is looking good and nice. Thumbnails looking nice. Let's had some errors here on my YouTube stream setup, so I'm fixing those. Get that fixed really quick, and then we shall get on our way. Okay, let's rock and roll. So, yeah, sorry for that. Here I'm using Nvidia GeForce Now. I am on the performance, which is the, I would say, like intermediate. Like it's after free. So you have free, then you have performance, and then you have the what is it called? I'll tell you what it's called. Let's pull this up right now because I'll bring this tab over so we can all see here. Um, let's still learn more. I think here we go. Oh yeah, it's about the performance. It's actually free. Um, let's see all the features. So no ads. So the ads basically what it means is in the free tier when you're waiting for in the free tier when you select a game to play, you have to wait in a queue. That queue can be anywhere from a couple minutes and up. The longest I've ever waited in a queue in the free tier was maybe like 10 minutes. You only get to play for an hour on free. Um, there is no free on performance and ultimate. It just loads up the game. And the ads usually play in the free tier on the queue while you're waiting, so it plays a few ads here and there. Um, you get 100 hours with 15-hour rollover time. So what that means is you get 50 if you haven't used up all your hours from prior months. So last month I had out of my 100 hours, I was left over with 77. So 15 of those 77 hours was rolled over to this month. So I have 115 hours and so on and so forth. And the rest just go to waste. I could play for 6 hours and I could stream up to 140, 140, 1440 pixels. Pretty good FPS. So far for me, the performance tier does everything that I need. Prior, I was on Ultimate, and yeah, the streaming quality is good. And you know, you notice a difference, but like that's depending on like what game you're playing and so on and so forth. But I think for majority of games that I will be playing, the performance is pretty good. So yeah, that's that. Uh, Close this browser now. So first Descendant. Let's hit play. Just gonna switch over here for a minute. Right. Hope that's not too loud. Let's close this off. And with Blair, who's a Descendant, one Descendant character's fire user. Um, I saw a little video of the character, and I figured I'd try my best to get him. And so far, I'm liking the character. So these are just some events that's happening. Now, I'm not too informed on them, but I've just been collecting these stuff here. These are dailies. You get these coins, and these coins you can use to get other stuff that the events that's happening. So in terms of graphic defaults, when you launch a game, it graphics are based off of your of the sphere package that you have, and it tries its best to do the settings. So you see a lot of things are ultra, everything's high, and you can change these around if you want, but I most likely leave them sometimes. I change one or two things here and there, but that's about it. I am going to turn down my sound a bit, in-game sound, and music volume. So here you have your basic setup for your Descendant. You get three weapons. I went with a hand cannon, assault rifle, and then a sniper rifle. Um, and then you can set up modules for your different weapons as well. Um, yeah. One of the things I like to do from these events is these events that's starting here. My dailies, easy stuff you do within the game. Defense missions, operational supply, and so on and so forth. One of them that I like to do is called Intercept Battle. You do two of these. It's kind of like boss fights. So I'm going to start off with that.
I am analyzing the void paradox.
So because I'm only low level, I can only do the Intercept Battle normal. This is at level 8. Once I get to level 18, next one will unlock. Here it gives you a basic overview of the boss that you'll be facing, its weak points, and so on and so forth. It tells you a bit about it, what it's weak to. So it has resistance to fire. So my character Blair, before I was using Vyasa, I think, which is an ice-based descendant. So we'll see how Blair goes against him. So I'm going to start a private match, which is just by myself. That's why I like to keep it that way. So I'm not the greatest looter shooter player. I play many different games, so there's no one genre that I'm really good in. So there we go. Same for its weak points. Get it down. Get my big skill here going. And dodge that. Someone's minion, don't like to take me down with my hand cannon. There we go. Place lower skill. So look at like my damage over time skill. So despite the high fire resistance, I'm still dealing pretty good damage there. And that's all she wrote. So that's basically the void intercept battle. I dropped these weapons, tell me my inventory is full. No, yes, my inventory is indeed full. Let's get rid of some stuff. Let's dismantle what I feel that's junk. So here we sort by tiers. We can do all kind of different sort for your weapons. It shows the DPS here, so I'm sorting by tier and by DPS level. And anything that's low, I just mark it as junk and just get rid of. Let's keep these up. So you do get a couple. You do get some time to clear out and pick up your stuff before you're automatically more back to town. Um, Half a minute that is maybe 2 or 3 minutes or so on. These are used for like when you wanna do research on descendants or different weapons. I'm not too familiar with everything yet, so I just go along with. So, for example, here, this one here is a pattern or material that's used for if you're doing research on Bunny, which I already have, which is a very fast descendant, speed-based descendant, speed and electricity. Um, so I think I'm gonna go with this one for now. All right, sure. Let's get out of here. Going to do this one more time to Peter Daily. I'll be back. Just gotta tend to some stuff here. All right, welcome back. Sorry for the delay. Okay, life takes precedence when you have twins and a family. So I think some of the key points I wanted to touch on today about cloud gaming was, as I mentioned, the target audience, who's it for, or who I feel like it's for, especially with Nvidia GeForce Now. Oh, my sound. There we go, much better. Yeah, so I would say the target audience for cloud gaming, um, currently where cloud gaming is at, um, players or individuals that can't really afford a high-end PC at the moment to enjoy the gaming overall. With like a regular purchase PC, you can play like a lot of titles, but like when it comes to titles that demand more graphics, like high graphic intensity titles, um, you gotta shell out a pretty penny for those individual. Oh, that was a rough hit. I got myself, the last time I got a custom built computer was I think 2012, and at that time the market was really different at that time. I think I paid about $1,000 for my gaming PC at the time. It was an AMD based graphics. And I wanted to play Guild Wars 2 because that had just released. Yeah, so I wanted to play Guild Wars 2. That was just released, and I wanted to. So I saved up a bit of money. I was doing a warehouse job at the time. Saved up a bit of money and got a custom build. Lasted me a few years with upgrades here and there. And that was my last. That was my last like custom build PC. Over the years, I played console games here and there, played what I could on that PC after multiple upgrades and so on and so forth. And yeah, which leads to now, once I learned more about cloud gaming and so on and so forth, let's shape this. Once I learned more about cloud gaming, I figured, it'll be the best option for me. Pay like $13 a month for this. After taxes, it comes up to about $15 Canadian. Yeah, because it's about $15 Canadian. I find it affordable. Prior to their recent change, Nvidia went through a recent change about a month ago, where they added allocated hours, which I mentioned earlier. Before that, you had unlimited hours, which I think was really nice. Um, but now they changed it to you have like set amount in hours, 100 hours basically, and then after that you pay like I think like $3 or something for like another 10 or 15. Um, which leads into my next talking point. With the current change, in the subscription model. I believe it's more targeted towards casual gamers like myself, yeah, gamers if you want to put a different name to it. Um, I don't have the time to shell out more than like maybe a few hours a week here and there. Um, so I don't foresee myself going over my 100 hours a month, which I will always have roll over hours, so 115 hours a month. And yeah, I don't foresee myself going over that unless like this streaming really picks up and like it's become like full-time thing, which would be amazing in the long run, but that's not something that's gonna happen overnight. But yeah, um o- originally I thought, even hardcore gamers would get a good deal out of this, which yes, they can if you like, but if you're going to be doing 80 hours a week gaming or 40 hours a week gaming, like almost like a full-time job, then you're going to be paying an extra amount of money to pay for more hours. That adds up, and if we do the math, I don't know, can't do the math off the top of my head. Sorry, I'm not a genius. But if you do the math, depending on how much hours you're paying extra for, at year end, you probably pay for a decent gaming PC if you're a heavy gamer and you're shelling out 40 plus hours a week. With a what? My time ran out. So yeah, I believe the target audience is for casual gamers. I was really upset with the change. I originally had my account at unlimited, and they had this thing where if you were a subscriber before their changes, um, and you had uninterrupted payment, um, for the rest of 2025, your you would have on your account would be in the unlimited playtime category, and at the time, my account was good, but they end up having to change their payment subscriber and method and all that jazz on their website, and I was unable to update my payment information, which led to my good standing being canceled, so to say. So I went from unlimited to the 100 hours a month, which is something that really did my gears for a little while, but I came to terms with it.
Now what do you want?
This lady is
Go
the event
on.
lady where like you get the coins and you can spend the coins. If you are playing First Descendant, there's an item here. There's a purchase limit of one. You get 100 coins. If you get 100 coins, you can buy this, and it gives you a free token for any Descendant, basically. So you don't have to research the materials for that Descendant, and that's how I got Blair. Um, I think it's a pretty good event item to buy. It's my first event item that I bought after I think 2 or 3 days of dailies. Yeah, so I got this, and that's how I unlocked Blair. So I would suggest getting that be the first thing if you're not a hardcore gamer or a casual player. And then there is research requests. So this is where you go to research many different items, weapons, materials, descendants, so on and so forth. So I did a weapon just to see like what it like to be researching a weapon, I guess. And here you see your different descendants. It tells you like the stuff needed. And if you want to do like a research on the descendants, you can select them, like Lepic, for example. You can do tracking, and throughout gameplay, you can get these different items and so on and so forth. And I believe doing a completing a research is a daily as well, where it gives you 100 coins. So, the event reward, I could be wrong. Let's see which one that was. We'll go to, oh, they did intercept battle and complete research. Yeah, so complete research. So my mistake. The one that gives you 100 of the coins is the reactor enhancement. I think that's like a weapon enhancement. I haven't done that yet, but yeah. So after those couple dailies, I will go about my regular mission. On my left-hand side, it shows me like different quests that I have. I'm going to take a quick look at my weapons, see if I can switch out to more stronger weapons. My assault rifle. Sniper rifle. So I have a sniper rifle here. This will up my DPS by a lot, so I'm going to switch out. I'm going to take up the modules. Take all of them off. So let's right click. And then I will add on back the modules that I was using. So these are basically modifications to the weapons. When it tells you what it's about, it tells you the capacity cost, which is like you see the capacity for your weapon right here. And then as you select a modifier, you can see the applied value on the left-hand side here. So yeah, so we select this, concentration. I'm going to go with, there we go. Hit save. Okay, takes. So default DPS is at 6,000, and then with all the modifiers, oops. With all the modifiers, it takes my DPS up to about 8,500 and some change. I like using assault rifle, scout rifle, launcher, shotgun, sniper rifle, assault rifle. So if you select, and then it will, so you have my true gaining. I think that's pretty good. I drew 590. I'm okay for now. I know I'm not going over every detail about the game. It's not a game, that like game overview itself. It's just if I'm doing something, I will try to talk a bit more about it. Let's see here. Some more coins. All right. So a bit more on Nvidia GeForce and their cloud gaming subscription package. I personally believe it's still pretty good despite their changes. It's my own personal gripe, but it's not nothing to cry over at the end of the day. Still getting a pretty good deal. I believe, at least for myself, still getting a pretty good deal for the $15 US, sorry, Canadian that I'm paying a month. And I can stream for up to 6 hours. And it's not like I can't stream for the rest of the day. It just closes the game, and I can just relaunch it and stream again, and carry on about my gaming, um, so on and so forth. So there's no like rest period per se. Um, if I leave and go inactive, I think it's like a 5 minute inactivity, and then it gets like a countdown screen. Then it closes the game, so that way, like, you don't waste your hours. Now that there's hours, so you don't leave the game running, or let's say you have to go do something and you forget, and you carry on your day, and the game is just running in the background, and you just used up a lot of your hours. So there's a 5 minute inactivity where, like, if you're not playing, it brings up a countdown, and if you don't resume activity within that countdown, it closes the game for you. Okay, let's do some missions here. Finish. Let's go see this. Obtain various equipment materials. I'm gonna have to do there. I like using my hand cannon. Oh, my hope for cloud gaming in the future is that it becomes something that's more accessible for everyone. I hope Nvidia, if they cannot remove the hours, like the allocated hours per subscription, either increase it. So if I was to, so what I think that doesn't make sense is that there is 100 hours, whether you pay for the performance package that I have or the ultimate package. It's still, you still get 100 hours, which I think it's a bit strange. I think I would picture that if I was to get the ultimate package, I would also get an increased amount of hours along with increased amount of allocated hours, rollover allocated hours. So maybe 250 for the ultimate subscription. And yeah, turn the heat up. All right, let's get serious. Uh-oh. Pick up some health, some MP. I honestly don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, I'm gonna disable the power units. All right. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, let's get some health. Get some health. Don't want to die. Ah, come on. Uh-oh. I died. I'm guessing I'm done. Interesting. Let's get out of here. Ooh, that was a good amount of EXP. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, buddy. Oh,
All generators disabled. Mission relay terminated.
let's see where to next. Battlefield cleared. Okay. Clear out inventory. Get rid of some junk. What did I pick up here? Assault rifle. 590. Let's remove all of these. Confirm. Save. Space is full. Okay. Nice switch. Oops. So let's chunk everything. I should probably put these on my junk filter. Okay. Let's add back my modules. Recoil, bullet rain. Yep. Let's take that. Let's take that. Let's take that. We're going to take that one as well. We'll take this. Fire enhancement. Save. So over to our reactors. These are stuff that like empower your skills more. More of these are always going to drop, so I'm just going to junk everything. There we go. Okay. All right, that's some inventory space. $3 days. Sure, why not? EXP gain. Oh, sure. Oh, I got an ultimate bunny code. That's very nice. So let's see here. I wonder, does it work? Like if I go
So,
Descendants
what's my role?
list.
Cook or arsonist?
Ultimate bunny.
Are you?
Alright, do I have to... Let's read this over again. Oh, okay. So I gotta do the okay. So let's go to Albion. Ah, yes. I'll pick these up later. So that's where like extra loot goes to. If you're doing a mission or something and it gives you loot and you don't have space, it goes there.
Oh, the special human child. What do you need?
Alright, whatever. I thought I was getting some kind of what do you call it? I'm not familiar with this place, but I'm getting the hang of it. Basic weapons training. All right. Let's rock and roll. To the guide.
Descendant pinpointed the location where all of the Ironheart traces converge. It is hidden within the vicinity of the...
Sharon, I will stay behind and retrieve the cache of Vulgus experiment records. I'm sure they'll contain valuable information.
I'll enter the inner facility first. Join me
And
when you're ready.
cannon. Oh, we got. I like doing private missions. It help. I think. It tests my skill, but for the most part, yeah. Well, you don't have to do private, but I like the private missions. I like doing it private for the sake of
Most of
just
the main passageways are now
seeing how
either
good I
blocked
am.
or destroyed. It appears the enemy intends to destroy the entire facility.
Oh, it's open now.
Air vents, drainage pipes, maintenance ducts. Use any available alternative means of escape that you can.
Sharon, I've restored some of the data from the Vulgus experiment records. According to these records, the facility you're in is the private laboratory of General Amon of the Legion of Immortality. As it was Ironheart traces which led us to this place, Corell and Amon might actually be there.
It won't be an easy fight if they are.
Sharon,
Awaiting your transmission.
the traces of the Ironheart detected here. They're... never mind. I will let you know after I've performed further analysis.
Okay, guide.
Hey, buddy, old pal. Light him up. Nice. So I have a modifier on my gun that chills. There's a % chance of chilling. So I think it's very helpful. Oh, still one there.
They synchronized the alarms with the nuclear reactor's self-destruct switch. What the hell are they thinking? They'd rather take everyone and everything with them than give up the Ironheart. I can modify the circuitry, find the alarms and destroy them.
Hello. Rock and roll. Let's see. Now, in terms of like internet connection when it comes to using Nvidia GeForce Now, or even the other one other cloud gaming provider, Boostroid. I'm in my basement. My internet modem is upstairs, just above me. So I get pretty good connection. You don't have to be hardwired or anything like that. Yeah, you don't have to be hardwired or anything like that. As long as you have a decent internet connection, streaming and everything would go nice and smooth. Once you, like, if you are experiencing latency, it will tell you. You know, it will. But for the most part, I can have my laptop. I can even take my laptop and have it in like the room and be all handy dandy and good.
That's enough.
I really do like this fire skill.
Alarms disabled. Strange.
I
I'm sure they wouldn't dare do something like
like that
that
fireball
while
skill
they're
too. It's really
actually
cool.
here. For
Yeah,
now,
so
we need to stabilize
interconnectivity,
the
as long as you
deactivated
have
reactor.
anything, as long as you have
Turn on the
something
clears.
stable, nothing,
I'll
you
continue
don't
tracking the
even need
Ironheart
like
traces.
uh, anything major. Later I'll do an internet speed test and show what I'm working with within my basement.
Feel the heat?
Uh-oh, I thought I had that jump. All right, let's rock and roll.
All units transmitting critical operation details.
Occupation
From
in
the restored
progress.
Vulgus experiment records,
So I
a
gotta stay in
reconstructed
here while
audio recording that
killing.
seems to have been made during the time of the
So,
experiments.
so yeah,
Listen.
what I did to drop these down for any little.
Will become greater from the Ironheart. Rise, my warriors. If your lives fall,
Copy. Then these Ironheart traces are...
Al's a rogue.
I see you found the experiment records. Seems I was invited to the cleanup. Yes, I am Al-Zaruk. Lord Karel Steinkopf. Born again.
Uh-oh. I wasn't paying attention.
Lord Karel said you would come. I am Descendant.
Damn it! So the Ironheart's already gone.
So this is why the traces felt displaced. Descendant, in order to increase the accuracy of our pursuit, we need to access all the data on Vulgus units who were transformed using the Ironheart. You must defeat Alpha.
Ah,
We
boy.
will relay a detailed report of this to HQ.
This is
Will
no
do.
good.
I'll be on my way. Good hunting.
Left guard.
Uh-oh. Come on. Thank you. Oh. As stated, I'm not that good. But, made it through. 2, 3 deaths? 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 3 deaths. Oh, okay. Run, 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 run. Oh. Hold on, it's done. Alright. Sure, let's rock and roll. Oh, where you guys come from? Uh-oh. Oh, that was deadly. Uh-oh. Run, 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 run. Holy Jesus Christ. Oh, that was a waste. Health, 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 health. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Cover, 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 cover. Oh my goodness. Man, I need MPE. And then I'm gonna blast him with a fireball. Ah, I took that head on. No way, two more. Here we go again. No, no, no. Oof. Gotta play strategically.
Loading.
Ooh, mission complete.
It is over, Descendant. But there is so much information that is hard to accept. This Alzarok is one thing. But Corel has ordered for the Ironheart to be inverted. Whatever that means. Inversion.
Yeah, mission complete. Oh, I feel so happy. Oh, I gotta take this phone call.